What's up, guys? So today we are using the CLD's constrained layer dampening. It's a sheet of aluminum. It's a special sheet, don't know what it is, and then also has a rubber and then also it's a nice sticky side to stick to your metal. So assuming this is your vehicle, maybe this is a car door that you're trying to quiet down. Here's a good example. So as I hit it, you can hear it still makes a noise, which is the resonance problem. And then so say I essentially stick this onto here. Now, when I hit it, pretty good example. And now it just slides out like so. So moving to the vehicle for actually installing these, you want to just roll about half of it on first. Don't take the whole sheet off, because if one spot sticks and the other spot sticks over here, but you need to adjust something in the middle, you're basically done. And I'm doing 50% coverage, so there's one down there, and then I'll probably stick one right here. That'll be about 50% coverage. It's kind of splitting it up, not including these weird vents down here that go to the outside. But you also want to make sure you use a roller. This one specifically came with a roller, and you want to get each individual section sealed down. And then even in these grooves here, make sure you press it down. I like this little section right here where I can get into the groove and then slide in and then push it down, just to make sure it is all the way down. Can flip it the other way. Now you can see these yellow marks right here. That's where this bar will connect to here. Now you may be asking yourself, why did I not put it behind here? Honestly, I think this black looks better than this, for one. And two, putting it behind this panel here, there's a lot of contours and shapes on that panel, and it would actually compress my insulation, which reduces the effectiveness of it. So I just put it behind it, kind of having it sit back here, and it's taking up all of this room back here, which is plenty of room, and absorbing all the sound way more effectively. Cool. Now you can see There's the insulation back there. And there's the original. Honestly, this black looks nicer than the stock weird fuzzy color that it came with OEM. First things first, get yourself a screw, pull the door open, undo this 7mm bolt. Now get yourself a nice flathead or a plastic tool to pop this up. $7mm screw. This one's got a big washer. 2 screws on each side, one here and one here. Now you can pull it off of this windowsill. It's just sitting on here. For me personally, I'm going to unscrew or unclip the switches on the inside, because I want to try to seal this up because it's rattling like right here on the other side, and then I'll have to install it like that as well. But you can pop this out, unclip them, and then it's a lot easier to get out. And then you gotta take this door and slide it out. Now for the door handle itself, there's these little clips right here that you push in. This door pops out, and now you're free. Make sure you get the folding windows. It's just a clip here, push it on the front side right here, and then pull out. Now there's 3 connectors for the locking and the windows. This one's facing the driver's side, or the front, push that. This one's facing the back, you push there. And then also, this one was the toughest one. You gotta push in pretty hard and down, and this is on the back. For the Butex rope right here, I'm actually cutting 2 pieces and twisting them together because one piece is just too skinny to fit in here. So go ahead and set it in there like so, and then basically start squeezing it over to one side until it is pushed up on both sides to create that bridge between the crash bar and the outside skin layer, because you can see the factory pieces are completely off. So this door is just rattling really bad. Twisting it together, kind of squeezing it, I'm actually bonding the old pieces back together with a little strip here. Going all the way down and around. Just working it back into that crack. So do get a lot of rattle on this panel here, and I kind of found where it is. So we're gonna add the butyl rope to it on the edges and just kind of seal that up, so then it's not, if you can hear it, making that noise down the road. All right, now I got it wrapped here on both sides, and also put some more down there where it kind of rotates, and then I also have it on this little guy to help prevent it from going as well, so it's a lot more rigid. And then I also went and put a couple more here, down right there, and in each single gap right here, because this is where the armrest is, and that's where it makes a creaky noise, like right here. Time to put the constraint layer dampener on the actual panel here. I think this is the weakest spot, and this is also on the top, which all my other stuff on the panel is on the bottom, so to help kind of match that up pretty good. So I've got a little piece down there, full piece up there, almost a full piece, 3/4 of a piece, and then everything I scrubbed off here, I actually added it to my structure to increase the strength. I mean, it's pretty rigid now. Now for the actual 1-inch mat, you can get rid of this toilet paper and install it on here. We just want to be careful of the clips and then everything else that's going to be touching. So we just want to make sure all of that's going to be open and good to go. All right, now we got basic cut for it. We got to cut out the speaker and then also the section for the handle and all of the plugs and switches. And then hopefully we can use some of that to place it over here and kind of recycle our product. All right, always keep your scraps, because what came out right here for the handle fits absolutely perfect right here. And I even have another one section down there. Make sure I've got this fitted, and then this is the bracket where you screw the bolt onto right there. All these guys can touch, this one can touch, this guy can touch, and then I'll just put a couple more here and we'll call it a day. All of the foam inserted. I've got little sections all in here, and even put this guy back on just for fun, I guess. Last minute, put this on top of this cone, and then we're ready to install it. Still have access to all of my plugs here, and then also for the handle. All right, I actually on the passenger side just stuck it right to the white part. Might as well just add to it. And then I have my butyl rope attached to all these little parts here. It's all quiet now. If you rattled these guys would just kind of rattle a little bit. So I have the butyl rope there, and then also there where it connects to the white plastic as well. And then here, around here, it kind of rattles a little bit. So I got rid of that. And then now, you can go ahead, make sure that post is free, and got everything good to go. Even took this section and just slapped it on top here. I do like doing that instead of just having it connected, because what that allows is all of this section is not compressed, and then this guy is just compressed. So I prefer that. All right, so here's kind of a comparison of the driver door. You can see it's pretty rigid. Go over the passenger side here. And then you can see it's actually bouncing off where the rail is. So definitely a difference. Hopefully that shows in the video. And then same thing here is the crash bar to the outer skin layer has detached after 250,000 miles, believe it or not. You can see it is broken right there. So we're gonna use this butyl rope, reconnect it, and put some more CLDs in here. All right, I got all my panels in here. I got one to my right, one to my left, and then I split this one. Normally you want to keep them together, but I wanted to connect this one to the bar and this one to that cross member up there. So I've got the sheet completely connected. Now we can go ahead and close the sheet and put on the panel.
Now here are the results at 62 miles per hour. Before the install it was 76.6 decibels, and after doing the rear of the truck and all 4 doors 74.6 decibels. I noticed it right away when I shut the door on my truck. I immediately had to turn the volume down on the radio, which was very cool. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.